Records lo na pero undalam katu. Na pero mida records untai. I'm watching Bosses Waltair Veerayya trailer. Alright, so they're on a boat. RAW is like the FBI.
Drug smuggler.
He's a drug smuggler.
My department database.
He's a really big drug smuggler. They're on some cartel shit. They're about to execute these guys. Epitome of mass, and he defines it. This man's violent. He's throwing people through windows. And he's kind of like a badass, like he's just on a boat by himself. He's walking through fire. And he got a bunch of females.
I enjoy.
And he's funny.
And you have the best view.
రోజు మీరు అక్కడ కనపడతారేంటి?
Sorry?
మీరు కనపడకపోతే అది బెస్ట్ వ్యూ ఎందుకు అవుద్దండి?
And he can spit game too.
మీ ప్యాట్లో అమ్మాయిలు జోలికి వస్తున్నాయి కదా, మీకు ప్రాబ్లం?
ఏ ప్యాట్లో అమ్మాయిలు జోలికి వచ్చినా నాకు ప్రాబ్లమే.
You're messing with any woman in my area. Oh, shit's starting to get real. People are dying now.
మీ కథలోకి నేను రాలా.
There's crazy planes, there's dogs, there's armies.
అందరూ వచ్చారు.
And he's like on some mafia vibes too.
ఎరా నువ్వే నా సరా.
వైజాగ్లో గట్టి ఏటగాడు లేడని ఒక పులి పూనకాలతో ఊగుతుందట.
So I'm guessing this is the big bad guy also.
రికార్డ్స్లో నీ పేరుందన్నమాట.
రికార్డ్స్ లో నా పేరు ఉండటం కాదు, నా పేరు మీదే రికార్డ్స్ ఉంటాయి.
హలో మాస్టారు, ఫేస్ కొంచెం లెఫ్ట్ టర్నింగ్ ఇచ్చుకోండి. ఒక్కొక్కనికి బాక్స్ బద్దలైపోతాయి.
ఏంట్రా బద్దలయ్యేది? ఈ సిటీకి నీలాంటి కమిషనర్లు వస్తుంటారు పోతుంటారు, కానీ ఇక్కడ వీరయ్య లోకల్.
Oh, there's a couple things that interest me. This is one, it's a crazy movie because you got everything going on. You got ships, you got elephants somehow, you got motorcycles, you got armies kind of jumping all in once. But also, I don't know how he became that powerful. He's a drug smuggler, but I don't know what he's smuggling. And at some point, I guess he made it to the, because he has girls, he got everything going for him. But at some point, something happened where there was a lot of kids that were sick or dying. So I'm interested to see kind of who did that, why, like how does, if you got all of this at your disposal, how are you going to fight back? How are you going to hit back? But also, is this a defense movie? Are you defending your own place and that's it? Or is he going to defend and then conquer more? So I don't know. It's interesting. I want to see kind of how the whole movie plays. Because again, the ending is an elephant about to stomp on a car. How do you even bring an elephant into the movie? It's wild. I'm interested to see how this movie's going to play out. Records lo na pero undalam katu. Na pero mida records untai. Costa na kodaka.
సీమలో ఏ ఒక్కడు కత్తి పట్టకూడదని నేనొక్కడిని కత్తి పట్టా. పరపతి కోసమో పెత్తనం కోసమో కాదు.
So this guy's like the local big guy. He's defending his place, but
సీమ మీద ఎఫెక్షన్. Veera Simha Reddy.
Oh no, that's like reasonable because you're defending your place. That's your hometown. That's where you come from.
మైల్ రాయికి మీసం ములిసినట్టుండదురా.
But also looks like the bad guys he's against like really big group. They shove spears through people too.
క్లోజ్ అయ్యే ఏ పబ్ దగ్గరికైనా వెళ్ళి నిలబడు. అక్కడ నీకో స్లోగన్ వినిపిస్తుంది.
You hear a slogan. Jai Balaya. I don't know exactly what Jai Balaya means, but I'm guessing that's like his calling.
అపాయింట్మెంట్ లేకుండా వస్తే అకేషన్ చూడను, లొకేషన్ చూడను.
And without appointment, then forget the occasion or location.
కోస్తా నా కొడక.
he'll chop him with one hand. Kind of like the little painting I saw where the guy sliced through the person and the horse together.
కుంకాలతో బతుకుతా అంటే ముత్తైదు వల్ల లేను ముండ మోపిలా ఉన్నా.
Low key, if the girl who's like with him is kind of like, I think she's kind of prompting him to fight also, and even though it doesn't look like he wants to fight necessarily.
మార్చలేరు.
You cannot change. You can change the name of the history books, but you can't change the name of the person who created history. Yeah, they say history is a story told in the blood of those who lost. That makes sense.
పదవి చూసుకుని నీకు పొగరేమో. మై భర్త నా డిఎన్ఏకే పొగరెక్కువ.
You may be arrogant due to your position, but by birth, arrogance is in my DNA. If anything, that's one way to call out someone else's arrogance, but it's also like, what's the most arrogant thing you can say is, I'm entitled to be arrogant. This movie seems to be more of like a defense summary where I'm defending my village, my place, my culture from other people who are coming in. But again, it's more like, there's pieces of the movie or the trailer that seem like it's not necessarily a full-on contact. Because at one point, the lady or his wife was saying that she didn't want to have some gold or some gold goods given by the enemy, that she will look like a widow, not a virtuous wife. So I think that he may not always want to fight, but I think he may get pushed into a fight. So that's interesting to see, because again, a hero will do good, but again, if someone's being forced to fight, I don't know how that'll necessarily turn out with the dynamics. But yeah, this is an interesting movie. I want to see how it kind of rolls out. What are they fighting for? Who are they fighting? Because they did show a bunch of different cars and a bunch of different groups, but what is the conflict that's actually going on? I feel like that's going to be an interesting point in the movie. Jai Balaya!